Hey everybody, good evening. For those of us that are in the Zoom class, hello. And for all those that might be joining on YouTube later on, welcome. So begin by laying down flat on your backs. And if you don't have it, a block is always good to have for the practice, or two. And maybe a blanket or a towel to be seated upon. But if you've got those things ready, just find your way onto your backs. Allow the eyes to be closed. You can keep the knees bent with the feet flat on the floor if you like, or extend the legs long. Palms face up. Soften the face, soften the eyes. Gently closing the eyes and allowing the eyeballs to relax behind the closed eyes as the ears drop, release the jaw. Just find relaxation in the face as you breathe. Begin to tune into the sensation of the breath flowing in and out of the body. Feeling the rise and fall of the chest. Feeling the soft, squishy expansion and contraction of the lungs as you inhale to exhale. And just riding the smooth waves of the breath as the body breathes. Connecting with that life force energy that flows in and out of us to sustain us. And maybe even adding a slight prayer of gratitude. Right? Doesn't have to be something long, just a thank you. Just an acknowledgement of the life that we have, the breath that's in our bodies. And just a recognition that no matter what is going on in our lives, we have this breath, we have a chance, we have an opportunity, and we are grateful for who and what we are. Just a simple thank you. Maybe you add a little smile on your face to that thank you. Maybe you feel that thank you in your heart. Breath is easy and smooth. Just a couple more rounds of steady breath. And we'll begin the practice and get going. But always starting, or at least trying to start as best as we can, from a place of equanimity, a place of balance, a place of ease in the body and mind. And this way, as we move into the practice, we can work out of our body what we don't need and comfortably welcome in what we do. Letting go of the day and the day's activities and arriving into this moment free and clear with a sense of gratitude and thanks on our hearts, on our lips, and in our minds. The big, smooth inhalation through the nose all the way in. Fill the belly, fill the sides of the ribs, fill the chest, and then out the mouth with a sigh. We'll do two more. Inhale, full breath in the nose, into the belly, sides of the ribs, up into the collarbones, and then out the mouth. And one more time. Inhale, full breath all the way in. Draw the breath in. And then let it out. Beautiful. So staying as you are on your backs, you're going to lift the hands, coming to interlace behind the head, dropping the hands to the floor, elbows wide. Drop the head into the hands and allow the elbows and the upper body to relax, and just breathe here for a little bit. Right? Just this little change with the arms coming up like this is going to begin to shift our breath. Keep taking those bigger, deeper breaths with conscious control now, drawing the breath into the belly, out into the sides of the ribs, get wide on the breath, and then up to the tippy top of the collarbones. And then releasing it from the collarbones, ribs contract, navel pulls in, it's distending, and the diaphragm lifts to release the air. In the nose, down into the belly, up into the ribs as they expand out in all directions, all the way up into the collarbones, and then reversing the breath, collarbones, ribs, navel. Now find your breath. Find your pattern. Use breath control here. Deep into the belly, up into the ribs, up into the collarbones, and then out from collarbones, ribs, belly. Smooth, steady, long, deep breathing. A couple minutes of breathing in this way changes our blood flow from acidic to alkaline, something that's very healthy for us and our organs. So nice, steady, long, deep breath. You're giving yourself a medicinal balm right now. So it's not about forcing the breath. If you're trying to get it right, don't. Just do the best you can. Belly, ribs, collarbones. See if it fits. See where you can improve. And then give it your best shot. Collarbones, ribs, belly. Inhale, belly, ribs, collarbones. Exhale, collarbones, ribs, navel center. So another 30 seconds here. Make the absolute best of it. Stay steady with the breath because this is really going to help us where we're going today. Starting to create an opening in the upper body, ribs and intercostals especially, with the breath. So opening from the inside first before we begin to go into the gross anatomy and pulling on muscles and tendons. We're going to begin to create that gentle opening in the chest and ribs through the breath. And taking a last big inhalation, draw the breath all the way in, the same pattern, belly, ribs, collarbones, and then hold the breath at the top. Keep the breath held as long as you can. Keep it held. Be relaxed in the mind. Don't strain. If you need to let go of the breath, please do. But keep holding. Letting that expansion like a balloon continuously inflate, lungs staying full. And a slow exhale, releasing the breath. Release the hands from behind the head, palms face up by the waist, and just normal breathing. Just feeling into that sensation of that gentle opening we've created. And notice if you feel different in your body. Notice if you feel different in the connection between your thoughts and how you felt from when you began. Is there a sense of ease that's beginning to be developed? Beautiful. We're going to do another breath practice before we go anywhere else. So taking the hands back up behind the head as we just had them, lifting the head slightly, taking the hands behind the head, dropping the head into the hands, elbows wide. We're going to begin a breath of fire. So to start breath of fire, what we're going to do is open our mouth, extend the tongue out, and we're going to begin to pant like a dog. Keep that going. You'll notice that the navel center is pumping rather vigorously with each exhale. Keep that exhale and that belly pump, but close the mouth in and out through the nose. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Big inhale. Draw the breath in, all the way up to the full extension of the lungs. Hold at the top. Keep the arms as they are. Slowly exhale, releasing the breath. The eyes stay closed. Normal breathing. Feel the sensation of the breath practice. Be at ease in the body. I'm going to move into one more round of breath of fire, keeping the body nice and relaxed, the hands up under the head as they are. This time we're going to start right through the nose, skipping the open mouth part. Half an inhalation in and breath of fire. You can stay at that nice steady pace, or if you like, you can speed it up slightly, but find your rhythm. You don't have to keep up with me. This is going to be a little bit longer. Big inhale, draw it in. Hold at the top, keep the breath. And exhale, releasing the hands from behind the head, palms face up by the waist. And just breathe and experience. Feel the effects of the breath practice. Notice the mind, notice the breath-body connection. There should be a heightened sense of things now, a sharpness to the mind, a sharpness to the self, an energy that wasn't there, but now it is. Big inhale, stretch, flexing the feet, lift the hands up overhead, reach into the hands, stretch, and exhale, curling into a ball, knees come into the chest, hands wrap around the shins, very gentle little rock side to side. And little rock front to back, coming on up to your comfortable seat. Blanket underneath you if you choose. Get a little lift in the hips. Hands coming together at the heart center for the Adi mantra. Big inhale all together. And an exhale all the way out. Inhale to tune in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Big inhale, draw the breath in, hold at the top, pause, set your intention. Feel that intention in your body, the reason you're here, why you came. And an exhale, releasing the breath and the intention out into the room. Beautiful. Coming to hands and knees, we're going to find our cat-cow position. Give the legs a little shake if you like. I needed to. And a little shake of the hips, a little shake of the head, a little shake of the waist, just to loosen everything up a little bit. It's getting colder. It's part of the reason we started with the breath. It's to begin to warm the body up from the inside and bring some of our body's natural energy, our prana, our solar energy. Yeah, all of that. There we go. Shake it out nice and loose. And bring to stillness. Curl the toes under for these cat-cows. Inhale, belly down. Exhale, round it back. Use the push of the toes to really arch the back as you push the hands into the floor, sending the back of the heart back. Inhale, belly down, nice and loose. Gaze looks up, leading with the chin. Exhale, chin comes down, push into the floor, send the back of the heart back, navel pulls back towards the spine. Your pace, your breath. Make it entirely yours. Your cat, your cow. Nice and easy. Big inhale to center. And an exhale, tops of the feet come to the floor, taking the hips back towards the heels, a little push into the palms, sending the hips back, little shake, little wiggle. Inhale, rise up. And an exhale, take it back. A little shake, little wiggle, getting loose. Beautiful. And the gaze is going to look up. We'll step up with the left, then step up with the right, taking an inhale, coming up halfway. Exhale, full forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway, straighten those knees, heart center forward, shoulders across the back.
Exhale, fold, releasing the head towards the floor, bending the knees as you need it. And then maybe you straighten the knees a little bit right at the end. Inhale, come up halfway again. And exhale, full forward fold all the way down, letting the head be heavy, letting the hands be heavy, little shake in the hands, little shake with the elbows, get it up into the shoulders. And bring that to stillness, little yes with the head, little no with the head. Beautiful. And then grabbing opposite elbows, a little side to side. And switching across of the arms. And coming to stillness, head heavy, hands heavy, and slowly working our way up. Rising up one vertebra at a time, palms face forward, finding our mountain pose. Oh, beautiful. So we're going to start off with some Surya Namaskars. We're going to start with the half Surya, and we're going to be doing a variation. So we're going to start by teaching that variation. Some of you have done this with me before, so it could be familiar to some. If it's not familiar with you, it doesn't take too much to get a hang of. Inhale, hands up, gaze up. Exhale, hands come back behind the head. We're in prayer pose, so the hands are touching. Elbows bend, hands tucked behind the head. Beautiful. Inhale, gaze looks up. Exhale, full forward fold. Inhale, find that half lift. Exhale, full forward fold. Inhale, rise up, gaze up, palms touch. Exhale, hands back behind the head. Beautiful. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, leading with the chin, hands come up, palms touch. Exhale, hands tucked behind the head as the gaze looks forward, neutral neck. Inhale, chin up, gaze up, heart high. Exhale, fold down, leading with the heart on the way down. Inhale, rise up, half lift. Exhale, full forward fold. Inhale, rise, hands touch, chin high. Exhale, gaze forward, hands tucked behind the head. Now, inhale, elbows high, and you're really arching through the front line of the body, lifting the chest as we go. And exhale, back to neutral. Inhale, gaze high, hands high. Exhale, full forward fold. Beautiful. We're going to go through that. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, full forward fold. Inhale, hands high, gaze up, palms to touch. Exhale, gaze forward, elbows, hands tucked behind the head. Inhale here, lift the elbows nice and tall. Exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, hands high. Exhale, full forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands plant. Step the right leg back. Right knee comes to the floor. Inhale, hands high. Exhale, sink into the hips as the hands tuck behind the head. Inhale, lifting the elbows as you draw them together towards the midline. Gaze looks up. Exhale, bring them down. Inhale, step up, half lift. Exhale, full forward fold. Inhale, rise, hands up, gaze up. Exhale, hands tucked behind the head. We're flowing now. Inhale, hands up, gaze up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands plant, step back with the left comes down. Inhale, hands high. Exhale, sink into the hips, tuck the hands behind the head. Inhale, lift, elbows draw together towards the midline and up as the gaze looks up. Exhale, hands frame. Inhale, step up, half lift, broad open heart, shoulder blades across the back. Exhale, fold forward, fold. Inhale, gaze up, hands high. Exhale, gaze forward, hands tucked behind the head. Elbows are drawn close together. Beautiful. Inhale, hands up, gaze up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, half lift. Exhale, hands plant, step the right back, right knee down. Inhale, hands high, palms to touch. Exhale, sink into the hips, tuck the hands behind the head. Inhale, gaze up, elbows reach high. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, step up, half lift. Exhale, full forward fold. Inhale, rise, gaze up, palms touch. Exhale, hands tucked behind the head. Inhale, gaze up, palms up. Exhale, full forward fold. In half lift. Palms touch, step back to left knee down. Inhale, hands high, palms touch. Exhale, sink into the hips, hands tucked behind the head. Inhale, gaze up, elbows draw together. Exhale, planting the hands. Inhale, step it up, half lift. Exhale, full forward fold. Inhale, hands rise, gaze up, palms touch. Exhale, hands tucked behind the head, gaze forward. Inhale, hands up, gaze up. Exhale, bring it down, heart center, landing it, feel the body, breathe the body. At the top of your mat, you're going to inhale that right hand high. Exhale, that right hand, palm facing in towards the neck, is going to tuck behind the neck. Inhale that left hand, reaching over to the right elbow, and then gently giving the right elbow a little pull, sending that right hand a little bit further down behind the neck. Lean the head back into that right hand, or that right forearm rather. Beautiful. And you can stay here if here works for you, or if you like, on an exhale, just leaning over to the left, keeping that right foot planted on the ground. And just breathe, creating some length from the bottom of the right foot all the way through to that right elbow. Breathing wherever you are. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, bring the hands down. Inhale that left hand up this time. Hand tucks down behind the back of the neck. Inhale our right hand up and over. Grabbing the left elbow, sending that left hand further down. Leaning the head back into that left forearm. And you can stay here, just gentle little pressure with the right hand pulling onto the left elbow. Or as you exhale, just leaning into it, over to the right. Smooth, steady breath. making sure the big toe mound and the pinky mound of the both feet are onto the floor evenly. So we want to be standing evenly down into the floor as we rise up out of that, leaning a little to the left. Being mindful of what our feet are doing. Good work. Inhale to rise. Exhale, bring it back down, hands down. And a little shake in the hands, a little shake in the shoulders, a little shake in the waist. Shake it out nice and loose, nice and loose. Beautiful. So you're still at the front of your mat. I'm the only one that moved, I'm going to assume. Stepping that right foot back. So you're not a full step. You're not as wide as you can here. You're basically about a half a step back. So you can keep your hips squared. Inhale, hands up, gaze up. Exhale, tuck those hands. Inhale, gaze up, elbows high. Exhale, full forward fold, leading with the heart. And then in the last moment when you come down, surrendering to the floor. You can have blocks on either side if you like. Beautiful. Inhale, chin looks forward first, so the heart extends outward. Coming back on up, restabilizing in that back leg. Hands high. Exhale, hands to heart center. We're going to flow with this. Inhale, hands high, gaze up, chin high. Exhale, gaze forward, hands tucked behind the head. Inhale, whole front line lifts as the elbows draw together, gaze looks up, standing firmly in that back leg and the front leg at the same time. Now exhale, inhale, gaze up, exhale, full forward fold. Inhale, chin comes up, heart, hands high, gaze up, exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, gaze up, hands high, exhale, hands tucked behind the head. Inhale, gaze looks up, elbows draw together. And exhale, full forward fold. That's the flow right there. Inhale, rise, hands high. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more time round. Inhale, hands up, chin high. Exhale, hands tuck. Inhale, elbows draw up and together, gaze looks up. Exhale, full forward fold. This time to stay and breathe. Micro bend in that front knee if you need it. Still standing firmly in that back leg. Allow the whole head to collapse. Again, blocks on either side if you need it. Maybe just one block in front. That works as well. Beautiful. Inhale, chin first. Bring everything up, palms up, gaze up. Exhale, step it up, hands to heart center. Stepping back, this time with the left foot, setting up the same posture on this side. Beautiful. Inhale, hands up, gaze up. Exhale, hands back, tuck the chin. Inhale, lift, elbows up and together. Exhale, fold. Beautiful. So we're going to do the same thing on this side, guys. Chin up, inhale, hands high, gaze up. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Inhale, hands rise, gaze up. Exhale, gaze forward, hands tuck. Inhale, elbows draw up and together. Exhale, full forward fold. Inhale, rise, hands high. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, hands rise, gaze up. Exhale, gaze forward, hands tuck. Inhale, draw the elbows up and together. Exhale, full forward fold. Inhale, chin, heart, rise, hands high. Exhale, hands down to heart center. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, hands tuck, gaze forward. Inhale, standing firmly in that back leg, lifting, elbows draw up and together. Exhale, full forward fold, breathing. Release the head towards the earth. Let the spine be long, standing firmly in both legs as you do. Block if you need it. 2 blocks on either side. Breathe. Inhale, chin forward, heart comes up, rising, palms up to touch. Exhale, step it up, hands to heart, breathe. Breathe the body, feel into the legs, ground into the floor, find your standing posture. Beautiful. With what we've created, we're going to move into a tree pose. All the weight in the left standing leg, the right externally rotating at the hip, the right knee goes out to the right. Coming on the balls of the right foot to start. Your ankle, your heel, rest against the left ankle. So right heel against the left ankle. And you can stay here right with your hands at the heart. If you want to go a little higher onto the calf, you can bring that right foot onto the calf. If you want to go a little higher, you can lift that right foot onto the thigh and stay there. If you choose skipping the knee, this is so hard in these pants. Not the appropriate pants for this. Finding your posture, setting it up, and then staying, finding something that's not moving on the floor or a wall. That's your focal point, your drishti. And now, once you're stable, hands come high. Guys, I have shorts on under this, so I'm not stripping. But in order for me to do this, I cannot have these pants on because they're too slippery. So breathing in your tree pose, nice and steady, nice and easy. Beautiful work. You're in your posture. Last inhale here. And an exhale, hands come down to heart center. Inhale, bringing that knee to center and a little higher. And exhale, controlled movement to the floor. Hands on the hips, a little shake side to side. Shake it, get it loose. Shake it, get it loose. And a little hula hoop in one direction. And a little hula hoop in the other direction. And bringing it to stillness and center. All the weight in the right standing leg. Externally rotating at the left hip this time. Left knee out to the left, balls of the left foot, left heel to the right ankle. Hands at the heart. And then again, working up the leg, coming to the calf if you like. Never on the knee. skipping the knee, coming up to the thigh. I find that when I look in the camera at myself while I'm doing balancing poses, it is not helpful. So that's why a drishti is important, a focal point that's not moving, somewhere on the floor or the wall. And then when you're ready, extending your branches up, nice and high. Nice, easy breath. Beautiful. And a big inhale there. And an exhale, hands coming to the heart. Inhale, drawing that knee to center and a little higher. And an exhale, slowly controlled movements. Left knee to the floor, hands onto the hips. And a little shaky shake, little shimmy shimmy. Shaky shaky shimmy shimmy shimmy. And then a hula hoop in one direction. And then a hula hoop in another direction. And then bringing that to stillness. Stepping up to the front of your mat. Inhale, hands high, gaze up. Feel the openness in the intercostals as you do this now. Exhale, full forward fold. We're going to rinse it through. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands plant, stepping back with the right. Right knee comes to the ground. Now feel as you move. Inhale, hands up. Notice the openness through the heart. Exhale, bring it down to frame. Step it up. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, full forward fold. Inhale, rise up, gaze up. Exhale, hands to heart center. So our normal Surya Namaskar. Feel the difference now that we've done what we've done with the elbows opening through the intercostals. Inhale, hands high, gaze up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands plant, left steps back, left knee down. Inhale, hands rise, hips sink. Exhale to frame. Inhale, step it up, half lift. Exhale, full forward fold, bring it down. Inhale, we rise, palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, hands rise. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, palms to the floor, step right foot back, step the left foot back, bring the knees to the ground, and push it back into a child's pose. Little wag of the tail. Bring that to stillness, forearms come to the ground, forehead lands on the ground if you can. If not, lands on the block or a blanket. Just breathe. Just breathe. Nice deep crease in the hips. Inhale.
body comes back up. And then exhale, curling, placing one ankle over the other, and then rolling back right over, and you can find your comfortable seat. As we find that comfortable seat, we're going to do a little bit of neck work before we come back down. So you should feel that the heart is more open. You should have some more stabilization and upward lift through the body right now. So we've brought a lot of energy up. Now we're going to release what might be caught and stuck in the neck before we come down for Shavasana. Right? Great. So to begin, the palms face down and nice and relaxed. You can even give a little shake of the elbows, just nice and relaxed, finding that seat. And then an inhale, looking straight up, pointing the chin. The exhale, dropping the chin towards the chest. And then just hang out there, just for a moment. And then very slowly, keeping as much extension in the neck in every direction as we roll. So rolling over to the right shoulder, rolling the head back, rolling over to the left shoulder, left ear to left shoulder, and then chin to chest. Nice, juicy, as much extension in the head in all directions as you can. You're not forcing the neck, but you're definitely being conscious and deliberate with your neck rolls here. They're not super loose, they're not super quick. You're paying attention, trying to extend in all directions as you rotate the head in circles, moving toward to the right. Pause when the chin comes to the chest. Hang out there for a moment, just breathe. Relax the shoulders if they've come with any tension. And then again, working the opposite direction now. So starting with the left shoulder, head back behind, ear to the right shoulder, chin to chest, and going in this direction now. Same principles. Conscious and deliberate in your movements. Long, deep, steady breath. And as the chin comes to chest, pause on an exhale. And an inhale, lifting the head back up. And normal breathing. Inhale, turning the chin to the left as far as you can. Exhale, turning the chin to the right, far as you can without harm. So we're not pushing into pain. We're being deliberate and cautious, moving with consciousness and intention. Inhale as the chin turns to the left. Exhale as the chin turns to the right. And on your next inhale, pausing center. Round of breath. Feel what you feel, notice. And then changing directions. Inhale, chin turns to the right. Exhale, chin turns to the left. And as you inhale this time, pausing center, normal breath, just tuning in. Beautiful. Inhale, the gaze looks up. And while you're here, I want you to take the bottom jaw. I'll do this facing the camera so you can see. I want you to take the bottom jaw and take the bottom teeth, open the mouth and extend the bottom teeth and push into the bottom jaw so the bottom jaw goes forward beyond the top jaw. Yeah, so keep the chin pointed up and then relax it. And then do it again, stretching that bottom jaw out and back and out and back and out and back. One more time, out and back. And bring the head back to center. Beautiful. Inhale that right hand high. Exhale, right hand over to the left ear. Inhale, center. And then exhale, drawing the head over to the right. Gentle pressure with the right palm here. And breathe. Dropping the left shoulder so the whole left side of the body is relaxed. Nice steady breath. And an inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, right hand, palm face down on the right knee, completely relaxed on the right side. Inhale that left hand high, straight up. Exhale, left hand over to the right ear. Big inhale here. And on an exhale, gentle little pull, bringing the head over to the left. Dropping that right shoulder, whole right side's relaxed. Smooth, easy breath. And an inhale, coming back up. And an exhale, palms face down, thumb, first fingers touch, other three fingers extend away. Opening the mouth as wide as you can. and close. Opening the mouth as wide as you can and close. Opening the mouth as wide as you can and close. Beautiful. Coming down very smoothly and gently onto your back. Curling the knees in towards center. Letting the left leg go long. The left hand is going to come over to the right shin or the right kneecap, whichever one feels most comfortable. Grabbing that right shin kneecap. Right hand goes out to the right. Big inhale here. And an exhale, take that right knee, cross the body to the left. Try to keep the right shoulder on the ground. If your body's tight like me, it's not going to be possible, which is fine. We do the best we can with the body we have. Just a little twist. And coming back to center on an inhale. Exhale, curl the knees into the chest, little squeeze of the knees. And normal breathing as you take the right leg down, right hand over to the right shin knee. Left hand out wide like a T. Big inhale here. And an exhale, taking that left knee over, across the body to the right. You may get a good pop in the back. And an inhale to center. And an exhale. Legs go long. Palms face up. Complete ease and relaxation here. You should feel extremely relaxed at this stage. We started by heightening the energy, and we finished by letting out anything stuck and bringing deep relaxation systematically as we work through the neck and face. Heart opened and ready, body and mind at ease. Feel the ease of the breath in the body from when we began to where we landed. Fall back into that place. Trustful surrender and equanimity of mind. Complete relaxation here. If you want to take the relaxation a little further for the next minute, minute and a half, inhaling for a count of 4, exhaling for a count of 6. Just controlling your breath. Inhale for a count of 4. Exhale for a count of 6. This is going to tap us in calming down the nervous system, bringing us into a more
relaxed state of mind and body. Inhale for a count of 4. Exhale for a count of 6. And a normal breath. Just riding the last minute or so of Shavasana with nothing to do. Just ease in the breath and body. Pure relaxation. And touching the thumbs to each fingertip one at a time. Little wiggle of the fingers and toes. And a big stretch into the hands, into the heels. Reach, stretch it out. And an exhale onto your right side, taking a round of cleansing breath. And then coming on up, rising up to a comfortable seated posture. Hands come together right at the heart. And an inhale, hands wide out and up, palms touch. I am happy. Exhale, hands landing at the heart. Inhale, hands wide out and up, palms touch. I am healthy. Exhale, hands landing at the heart. Inhale, hands wide out and up, palms touch. I am holy. Exhale, hands to the heart. And out loud, repeat after me. I embody grace so fully that all who I meet feel its presence.
Hands to the forehead center. The love in me honors the love in you, knowing it as exactly the same love. Namaste. Thank you guys for a fantastic practice. Those of you that are here in Zoom, you know the drill. I'll come over. You can chat if you want. You can leave if you want. If you're with us on YouTube, thank you for joining. If you like it, always give it a little like. And if you don't want to miss any content, please subscribe. Really helps out the channel, and make sure that you don't miss any content as it comes up. There will be new classes. I'll put a link in the post that I'll be adding to the Om Collective, which is a new online studio that I am involved in with a bunch of really cool teachers. So this is the future of yoga and yoga teaching for many of us. So if you want to continue to have a variety of different practices, join me for Kundalini, which is a really great practice that I love to teach. Or you just keep coming back on Tuesdays to the Zoom classes here for this class, and whatever other YouTube videos I put up for you guys. So thank you all so much. I'll see you around. Satnam.